townhouse of the Orleans Spring Fiesta Association. And we are here for one of our series of educational seminars, the Salon de Chanson. And so it's a series, educational series that we began about a year and a half ago. The Salon de Chanson is a gathering of friends like mine who discuss many topics, mostly pertaining to culture, Louisiana culture specifically, and most definitely mostly New Orleans. And this is actually a salon that we are doing in partnership, and we are very grateful for that, and very happy that the American Friends of Lafayette were so gracious to invite us to be part of the Bicentennial celebration of the Lafayette's return to our fair city. And so we've been doing this for about 2 years, which means that this is a quatrième, maybe deuxième série segment, the fourth of the series. And today, of course, we are going to meet l'ami de Marquis, the friend of America, l'ami de l'Amérique, and the Major General Marie Joseph Paul Gilbert Mortier de Lafayette.
Bravo, madame.
Merci. We will honor the Marquis for his steadfast support of our nation's struggle for independence, his courageous and bold military leadership, and his crucial diplomatic efforts in securing assistance from our French friends and allies for our cause. We will reminisce about his bravery, sacrifice, and humanity, celebrating this man of integrity. A committed leader for equality, human rights, a distinguished gentleman, and a cherished friend, and a brave advocate for the United States and our liberty. But before we meet our esteemed guest, may I please give a moment to Monsieur Chuck Schwam, who is the executive director of the American Friends.
It's time for some thank yous. I don't need that, I don't think. So I'm worried about committee chairs, previous committee chairs in the room. So please pardon me. But I gotta say, this was amazing. I don't know if we've had a series of events yet that have matched this. It's just been incredible. Where is Denise?
Right here.
Denise? Denise and John, come on up for a second, please. Now, I know there are other people in this room that are part of this committee, and I want to make sure that you know that I appreciate all that everybody in this committee has done. But this is the leadership, and this is the leadership that made these 5 days so extraordinary. And weren't they extraordinary? Did anybody see a cloud in the sky? These guys arranged that weather. Was the food amazing? Did we learn something? The flyover. What's that? The flyover. That was a lot of emails. That flyover was tough. My gratitude to John and Denise, words cannot describe the appreciation I have for what they've done for us, for Lafayette, for the people in New Orleans. I can't thank you. Words cannot describe how much I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You guys have hit it out of the ballpark. Thank you very much. There's one other person I want to talk about. You know, you guys the other night honored me for being this and that, whatever, but there's a person in this room that's selfless, that works every bit as hard as I do, and nobody even realizes it. Nobody even knows how hard this person works. She doesn't put herself front and center. She puts herself in the back. She's a selfless human being, and she is amazing. Trust me.
Yeah.
And that is my wife, Bonnie Fritz. When I took on this bicentennial role, she took over the treasury duties. She took over so many things. She has to put up with me. That's not easy. So I just want to thank these three people. Thank you so much. I love you all so much. And thank you for making it so amazing.
Okay, wonderful. And they are wonderful. And we wouldn't be here either without them, because without having been invited, I would not be able to have you all here. So, without further ado, l'ami de l'Amérique, le Monsieur Général le Marquis de Lafayette, a few greetings for us.
Of course, madame.
Merci.
Well, mesdames et messieurs, my dear friends, it is indeed a pleasure and honor to be amongst you once again. Now, I was asked this evening to speak a bit about my exploits during the war. Now, of course, many of you, all of you in reality, are familiar with why I came to America, because I believed in what the American people were fighting for. But of my military exploits, of course, I had come to America receiving a promissory note from Silas Deane, an emissary from America, most notably Connecticut, to come to America in the hope that I might serve alongside General Washington. But in truth, he did not want me to serve as a military officer. He wanted me because I had connections at court. The Lafayette family was very connected with court of Louis XVI. But I come from a family of soldiers. I believed in what the Americans were fighting for, and it was my great hope and my desire to fight upon the battlefield against...
Hello, old friend.
Alexander Hamilton! Oh,
Still handsome as ever, I see.
I see you have grown more handsome, my dear friend.
Still as confident as ever.
As always, my dear friend.
I think a little cocky, General.
I have a tendency to do so. I am a statue in search of a pedestal.
Hello, Marie. How is old age treating you?
Darling.
Come now, you always found me most charming, didn't you?
Hello.
A pleasure. Yes. My compliments to your mantua makers, how beautiful you look. And gentlemen, as always, you need not hear it from me how splendid you look, for you will tell yourselves that, will you not?
They will.
Oh, of course they will.
As we know so well. Tell us about the good things.
Yes, let us talk about the past, my friends. Well, Alexander, I recall when I first met with you. You know, when I look back, it was the 5th day of August when we first met, was it not? 1777. Congress, oddly enough, had just endorsed my rank of Major General, receiving that promissory note from Silas Deane, promising that if I, Marie-Joseph Paul-Yves Roch-Gilbert de Maussier, le Marquis de Lafayette, were to come to America, I would be granted the rank of Major General. Yet I was but 19 years of age. But nonetheless, I presented myself before Congress. And there I said to them, honor me so, by granting me a command in the Continental Army, that I too might fight against tyranny. And Congress said to me, thank you for coming, but we don't want your help. Can you imagine what I had endured up to that moment? I had left my regiment. I had disobeyed the King and Queen of France. I had traveled 8 long weeks at sea, seasick nearly every day. I had traveled from South Carolina all the way to Philadelphia. And music began to play.
76. New York City.
Pardon me, are you Aaron Burke, sir?
That depends. Who's asking?
Oh, sure. Sir, I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you.
Getting nervous.
Sir, I heard your name in Princeton. I was seeking an accelerated course of study, but I got sort of out of sorts with a buddy of yours. I may have punched him. It's weird, sir. He handles the financials?
You punched the bursar.
Yes, I wanted to do what you did, graduate into and join the revolution. He He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid. So how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast?
It was my parents' dying wish before they passed.
You're an orphan. Of course. I'm an orphan. God, I wish there was a war that we could prove that we're worth more than anyone bargained for.
Can I buy you a drink?
That would be nice.
While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice. Talk less. Smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for.
You can't be serious.
You wanna get ahead.
Yes.
Fools who run their mouths off wind up dead.
Yo, 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 yo.
What time is it?
Showtime!
Like I said.
Showtime, showtime, yo! I'm John Lawrence in the place to be. 2 pints of St. Adams, but I'm working on 3.
Hey!
These redcoats don't wanna with me, cause I'm a pop, chick a pop. These cops till I'm free.
Oui, oui, mon ami, je m'appelle Lafayette. The matter lot of the revolutionary set. I came from afar just to say bonsoir. Tell the king, tell who's the best? C'est moi.
Hold on. I am Hercules Mulligan, up in it, loving it. Yes, I heard your mother say, come again. Lock up your dogs and horses. Of course, it's hard to have intercourse over 4 sets of courses.
No more sex. Pour me another brew, son. Let's raise a toast to the revolution.
Well, if it ain't the prodigy of Princeton College, Aaron Burr.
Give us a verse, drop some knowledge.
Good luck with that. You're taking a stand. You spit, I'ma sit. We'll see where we land.
Burr, the revolution's imminent. What do you stall for? If you stand for nothing, Burr, what do you fall for? We were ready, weren't we? Were? Do you remember that Samuel Seabury fellow and our dear Alice's response?
Oh, we should perform that one. Who shall be Seabury?
Not I. A duel it is. A duel indeed. Hey, my name is Samuel Seabury, and I present free thoughts on the proceedings of the Continental Congress. Heed not the rabble who scream revolution, they have not your interest at heart. Oh my God, tear this dude apart. Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution. Don't let them lead you astray. This Congress does not speak for me. They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the king shows you his mercy. For shame, for shame.
Yeah,
He'd have you all unravel at the sound of screams, but the revolution is coming. They have not your interest at heart. Listen to you with a straight face. Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution. And talk. And look about lost and what with cost and all that we've lost, and you talk about Congress. Does not speak. My dog speaks more eloquently than being a tender. But strangely, your mange is the same. To his mercy, is he in Jersey? For shame. For the revolution. For shame. For the revolution. If you repeat yourself again, I'm gonna scream. Honestly, look at me. Please don't read. Not your interest. Don't modulate the key, then not debate with me. Why should a tiny island across the sea regulate the price of tea?
Alexander, please.
Burr, I'd rather be divisive than indecisive. Drop the niceties.
Silence for the king.
No, not the king.
Ah, yes. We were fueled by our passion for liberty.
I think you mean argumentative.
It takes a little bit more than being argumentative to change the world.
Do you remember that night in the tavern?
We may not live to see our glory.
Gladly joined the fight.
And when our children tell our story,
And when our children tell our
we'll
story,
tell the story of tonight.
let's have another round tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you. Raise a glass to the four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight.
Let's have another round
They'll tell the
tonight.
story of tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom.
Something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you.
Let's have another round
Raise a glass to
tonight.
the four of us.
Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight.
The story of
Raise a glass to
tonight.
Freedom, they'll tell the story of tonight.
We need a microphone, please. You have a microphone, Missy, please?
I do.
Could we use that microphone?
Here? I'm sorry.
What you call technology problems.
Sisters to be introduced?
Yeah, Dr. Francis. Dr.
What does he hold up?
I don't know. Something called a phone, I think? I don't know. They told me this thing. It seems like it's a little box, and it seems like a music box then. I think, but no. It's like lights up. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's like, it's made of like metal, but not.
Metal.
And it's like, it's weird. It lights up and it makes noise, and but if you press it, but there's no buttons. It's flat. And there's buttons on the side, and they make it like louder and quieter. And they turn it on and off.
There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and gawk at the students in the comments just to watch them talk. Take Philip Schuyler, the man is loaded. Uh-oh, but little does he know that his daughters, Peggy, Angelica, Eliza, sneak into the city just to watch all the guys at work.
Angelica, Eliza,
And Peggy.
Angelica,
Peggy.
Eliza, what?
Daddy said to be home by sundown.
Daddy doesn't need to know.
Daddy said not to go
Daddy
downtown.
said you're free to go, but look around, the revolution's happening in New York.
Work. It's bad enough Daddy wants to go to war.
Shouting in the square,
It's bad enough there'll be violence on our
no
shore.
ideas in the air. Look around, Angelica, remind me what we're looking for.
She's looking for me.
Eliza, I'm looking for mind and work. I'm looking for mind and work. I'm looking for mind and work. Whoa, work.
There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. I just live in the city with your fans and you're searching for an urchin who can give you ideas.
Burn, you disgust me.
Ah, so you disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby. You can trust me.
I'm afraid of common sense, my tongue's pain. So men say that I'm intense or I'm insane. You want a revolution? I want a revelation. So listen to my declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal. And when I'm the Thomas Jefferson, I'm compelled to include women in the sequel. Work! Look around at how lucky we are to be alive right now. Look around.
How lucky we are to be alive right now.
History is happening in Manhattan. We just have
Hey.
Look into my eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning in 'em. I've never been the type to try and grab the spotlight. We were at a revel with some rebels on a hot night, laughing at my sister as she's dazzling the room. You walked in and my heart went boom. Trying to catch your eye from the side of the ballroom. Everybody's dancing and the band's top volume. Crying to the rhythm as we wine and dine. Sister whisper, this one's mine. Sister makes her way across the room to you. Right, you ever thinking what she gonna do? She grabs you by the arm and thinking I'm through. Back to me and suddenly I'm helpless. Because I'm looking to my eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. I know I'm down for it down and I'm drowning. I'm so into you. I'm so into you. I'm helpless. I know I'm down for the count and I'm drowning.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
Elizabeth Skyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Skylar,
My sister. Thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war for us to have met, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it. 1 week later, I'm writing a letter nightly. Now my life gets better every letter that you write me. Laughing at my sister because she wants to form my harem. I'm just saying, if you really love me, you would share it. 2 weeks later, in the living room, stressing. My father's stone face while you're asking for his blessing. I'm dying inside as you whine and dine. And I'm trying not to cry because there's nothing that your mind can't do. My father makes his way across the room to you. And I get nervous thinking we're through. And he shakes his head and says, be true. Look into my eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning. Look into my eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning.
Eliza, I don't have a dollar to my name in neighboring land, a troop to command, a dollar of fame. All I have is my honor, a tolerance for pain, a couple of college credits and my top-notch brain. Insane, your family brings out a different side of me. Angelica tried to take a bite of me. No sweat, my love for you is never in doubt. We'll get a little place in Harlem and figure it out. I've been without a family since I was a child. My father left, my mother died. I grew up wild, but I'll never forget my mother's faith. That was real. As long as I'm alive, I swear to God, I'll never feel so
Helpless. Look into my eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning.
helpless.
Look into your eyes and the sky's the limit. I'm helpless. Down for the count and I'm drowning.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Give it up for the maid of honor, Angelica Schuyler.
A toast to the groom, to the groom, to the groom, to the bride, the bride.
will cry,
Be satisfied. Just like you bet that night for the rest of my days. I remember those soldier boys tripping over themselves to win a race. I remember that dream like candlelight, like a dream that you can't quite face. Alexander, I'll never forget the first time I saw your face. I have never been the same. Intelligent eyes and a hunger pain frame. When you said hi, I forgot my dang name. Set my heart aflame, every part aflame. This is not a game. I'm sure I don't know what you mean. You forget yourself.
you're like me. I've never been satisfied.
Is that right?
I've never been satisfied.
My name is Angelica Schuyler.
Alexander Hamilton.
Where's your family from?
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
So, what it feels like to match wits with someone at your level? What the hell is the cat? It's the feeling, the freedom of seeing the light. It's been frightful with the can of kite. You see it, right? The conversation lasts for 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Everything we said in total agreement. It's a dream and it's a bit of a dance. A bit of a posture, it's a bit of a stance. It's a bit of a flirt, but I'm gonna give it a chance. Ask about his family. Did you say his husband? His hands started fidgeting, he looked askance. He's penniless, he's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome boy, he doesn't go in peach fuzz, and he can't even grow it. Oh, I take him far away from this place, then I turn and see my sister's face, and she is. Oh, she is. Eyes are just. I realize 3 fundamental truths at the exact same time.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
Then by all means, lead the way.
Number 1, I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has the social crime for one. So the oldest and the wittiest and the gossip in New York City is insidious. Alexander's penniless. Ha! That doesn't make me want him any less. Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler.
My sister. Number 2, I'm Schuyler's sister that elevates the status. I have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to lies, and now that's his right. Nice to again, John, that you might never be satisfied. Thank you for all your service.
If it takes fighting a war for us to have met, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it.
Number 3.
I know my sister like I know my own mind. You will never find anyone as trusting or as kind. Every time that I love him, she'd be silently resigned. He'd be crying, she'd say I'm fine, she'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes. As I romanticize, what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my dear lies as his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life. To the groom! To the groom! To the groom! To the bride! The bride! Sister! Always by your side. To your union!
Revolution!
And the hope that you provide. so.
Well, I'm sure you would have managed.
Since when have you been modest?
You know what? Why don't
Then let us have birth set the scene, yes?
Okay, I'll do it. Ragtag volunteer of a shower. Somehow defeat a global superpower. How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire? Leave the battlefield waiting Betsy Ross's flag higher? Yo, we got a secret Nevin, an immigrant you know and love who's not afraid to step in. With our favorite fighting Frenchman. Everyone give it up for America's greatest fighting Frenchman!
More guns and ships, and saw the battle shifts.
We rendezvous with Rochambeau, consolidate their gifts.
We can end this war at Yorktown, cut them off at sea, but for this to succeed, there is someone else we need.
I know.
So we know what to do in the trenches, you know if it improves the French army. So you're gonna have to use them eventually. What you gonna do in the French army? No one has more resilience to match my practical, tactical brilliance. You wanna fight for your land back?
Get the right-hand man back.
Yeah, get your right-hand man back. You know you gotta get your right-hand man back. I mean, you gotta put thought to the letter, but the sooner the better to get your right-hand man back.
Alexander Hamilton, troops are waiting in the field for you. If you join us right now, together we can turn the tide. Oh, Alexander Hamilton, I have soldiers that will yield for you. If we manage to get this right, they'll surrender by early light. The world will never be the same. Alexander.
Well, what about Yorktown?
That could work.
Are illegal in competitive figure
Where's
skating.
that voice coming from? Who is Rob? Is that you?
I don't know. It could be an advertisement or
I
something.
don't think we did.
I don't know what it actually is.
It was not open invite. Who sold him a ticket?
How did he get in? How? I'm very.
Clearly our bouncer is not
To be an
very
advertisement. I don't know how it happened.
The battle of Yorktown. 1789.
Monsieur Hamilton,
Monsieur Lafayette.
in command where you
How
belong.
you say, no sweat. We're finally on the field. We've had quite a run.
Immigrants,
We get the job done. What happens if we win?
back to France. I bring freedom to my people if I'm given that chance.
We'll be with you when you do.
Go lead young men.
See you on the other side till we meet again.
Let's go!
Shot, I am not throwing away my shot. They go just like my country, I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot.
Till the world turns upside down.
World turns upside down.
Not so much, it feels more like a memory. When's it gonna get me? On my feet, the enemy ahead of me. If this is the end of me, at least I have a friend with me. Weapon in my hand, a command of my men with me. I remember my Eliza's expecting me. Not only that, my Eliza's expecting. We gotta go, gotta get the job done. Gotta start a new nation, gotta meet my son. Take the bullets out your gun.
What?
The bullets out your gun.
What?
We move undercover and we move as one. Through the night we have one shot to live another day. We cannot let a stray gunshot give us away. We will fight up close, see the moment and stand. It's either that or meet the business end of a bayonet. The code word is Rochambeau, baby.
Rochambeau!
The orders now go back go. So the American experiment begins with my friends all scattered to the winds. Orleans in South Carolina, redefining bravery. We'll never be free until we end slavery. And when we finally drive the British away, Lafayette is there waiting in Chesapeake Bay. How did we know that this plan would work? We had a spy on the inside, that's right,
Hercules Mulligan attempts spying on the British government. I'll take their measurements, information Hercules Mulligan, I need no introduction. When you knock me down, I get the hell back up again. Woo! Okay. What?
After a week of fighting, a young man in a red coat stands on a parapet.
We lower our guns as he frantically waves a white handkerchief.
And just like that, it's over. We tend to our wounded. We count our dead.
Black and white soldiers wonder if this really means freedom.
Not yet.
We negotiate the terms of surrender. I see George Washington smile. We escort their men out of Yorktown. They stagger home single file. Tens of thousands of people flood the streets, their screams and church bells ringing. And as our fallen foes retreat, I hear the drinking song they're singing. The world turned upside down. 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 Down, 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 down. Freedom for America, freedom for France! Down, down, God started a new nation, gotta meet my son! Down, down, down. We won! We won! The world turned upside down.
Ah, yes.
I don't know quite exactly.
Technology.
That means they told us. I don't know what technology quite means. We just that's what they said that is. That's all. Yes.
Long live the U.S.
And France.
Please,
Yes,
please rise.
Now be patient.
Oh, oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Vive la France! It's that technology fellow again. Allons au fond de la patrie, le jour de gloire est arrivé. Contre nous la tyrannie, les couleurs sont élevées. Les couleurs sont élevées. Entendez-vous
mes amis, champagne for all.
Take a bow, take a bow.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big hand to the Liberté! Colin Richard. Rose Curran. Or should I say, the ghosts of his comrades in arms, the memories of his Ladies and gentlemen,
Mesdames et messieurs, this was a delightful performance. So let us once again put our hands together to appreciate this beautiful performance.
ladies and gentlemen, eat, drink, be merry, shop. Yes, please, there is a bar of...
Hold on, everyone. Just one moment. Since this is our final night, to say thank you and merci to everyone. Mrs. Bennett, would you like to go first, please?
As we bring this Louisiana commemoration to a bittersweet close, we reflect back on the fabulous celebrations we enjoyed, the Lafayette reenactments which we participated in, and the fun we had in New Orleans and Baton Rouge. We have made such fond memories, and John and I are just so thrilled that you came, number one. And number two, we have a videographer who recorded almost everything. So
Pretty much everything.
we will be able to look back on this with wonderful memories. Thank you to our hosts. Where is Missy? Woo!
And yes, Denise and I are very appreciative that many of you traveled near and far, because if you didn't, we would have had to go to Chuck and tell him, Chuck, we're in the red. We got to do this. There is one more person.
No, you can't do that yet.
Oh, you didn't tell me. Go ahead.
I need you to come up here, please. Here's a certificate of appreciation. Woo! Mrs. Coleman has hosted us tonight.
Okay, now, get our timing right. You know, an occasion like this to me to celebrate Lafayette and his significant contribution to our American independence is fun and a worthy cause to join in any city or town. But it just makes it even more special when we have this wonderful gentleman to our left. We're going to have to ask him just for a moment to break character, because we want to thank Mr. Mark Schneider for your unwavering devotion to Lafayette and your invaluable contribution to the success of the Louisiana Bicentennial. Thank you, Mark. So much.
First and foremost to the American friends of Lafayette, and to to my dearest friend, Chuck Schwang, and his lovely wife, Bonnie, who do so much. They keep me going. But to both of you for all of your never-ending hard work that has created this magnificent event. I'm truly honored and privileged to be part of this. Virginie, thank you for the honor of allowing me to portray your illustrious ancestor. I often think, and sometimes late at night, Lafayette, what do you think? Is he looking down upon me and saying, "No, Mark, don't do it"? I think of the great authors like Lloyd. Where are you, Lloyd? Lloyd! It's the first book I read upon Lafayette, and if I'm getting it correctly, but there's always room to learn. So once again, I appreciate all of you for your wonderful performance here this evening. You are the future. I end all of my performances in Colonial Williamsburg with all of the answers to the future are found in the past if we study our history. And I'm so excited that you, the youth of America, are excited about Hamilton, are excited about history, are excited about this subject, because you are going to be our leaders and the great people of the future. So thank you for that.
And I'm so glad that Colonial Williamsburg, because we often forget to thank them, and because they were so kind and generous to loan us Mark this week. So a big thank you to Mr. Cliff Fleet, the CEO, and to the Colonial Williamsburg Foundation.
And I also wanted to make sure that everyone knows that this is a group effort. It was a huge team of New Orleans Spring Fiesta people who made this happen. Of course, none of this would have happened without our illustrious president, Jerry Stowe.
Yes.
Who was Donna gave up all of her time to help put together my famous, which you must get on the way out, which was tedious and difficult. And she did it for me anyway, even with my crazy, tedious instructions. And of course, Blake and his most magnificent flowers all over the house. We also have Karen and Frank Milanese, who has been helping, making sure that all of the servers are well helped, with making sure the food is available to everyone. We also have Brett Ortega, who's moving around, running up and down, up and down, up and down the stairs, because we have two bars, by the way. One is in our lovely library, please check it out. More champagne upstairs. And I hope everyone has had at least one mental julep and one salad. I mean, if you haven't, make sure you do. Not too many, though. You still have to walk back to your hotel. Right? Yes, there has just been so much help. Everyone, please give a good round of applause for all of the Spring Fiesta staff who has helped us today.